Just now getting out here, a little bit late start, but here's everything loaded up, ready to go. Haven't made a set yet. We've got our footholds, our Bridger special number 5s. I've got some TS85 footholds here. We've got some 330s and conibears. Got our stakes, got a few snares up here just in case we want to put some snares. There's our drowning rod set up. All we got to do is put them in the water and attach a trap to them. Keep a shovel down here when you're working in the mud, always handy. Got an axe in here just in case. I keep this little box here, and it's just got odd and end stuff to make some snares. We got some split rings, always come in handy. Some ferrules. I got some heavy duty swivels. All this stuff I can make more snares while I'm out here if I need to. I can make extension cables if I need to. Some more heavy duty snares. These are my trap tags. I always keep a bunch of trap tabs with me. You'll catch some beaver, and as they fight, or animals as you fight, I always try to keep my traps as I'm working them, resetting them. I always look for a tag, and if there's not one on there, I've got plenty here to put back on. And over here, this is my lure bucket. I use it, foot holding. About time to get another one. It's about ripped up. It's just a regular 5-gallon bucket, and you can buy this sleeve with all these pockets to fit over it. And I just keep all my canine lures, all my baits in here. There's some sheep's wool in this bag. I'm not gonna make any footholds today. We're just strictly setting for beaver. And then once we get the beaver sets in, we'll come back in and put footholds along our route. Just got some different urines in here, some different baits, different lures. Here's my stakes that I use. These are some that I made. This is just a rebar stake that I cut down to length and then welded a washer and a nut on top of it. I've also got some that are T-handles. Here's one here. I prefer the stakes with the T-handles on here. Again, that's just a piece of rebar with another piece of rebar welded on top. This gives you leverage when you got stuck in the mud and it's hard to get out. You can actually grip a hold of it well and twist it and work it to pull it out. Sometimes this smaller washer is hard to grip and turn. Sometimes it's handy to have a pair of channel locks or bias grips that you can attach onto it to pull it out. Let's see, guys, I got a small pair of bolt cutters that I carry with me, and I can use these to cut my cable, to make my snares or my extensions. It comes in handy. And here, just got an old DeWalt bag, and it's got some new lures that I ordered for beaver. In here, I just keep some fencing pliers. They're handy. When you're working equipment, they work well. Got this S-hook tool, and this also got a cable cutter here on the bottom, and then you can take your swivels apart real easy. Your S-hooks, all of your put it in here and spread that swivel apart and take it off there if we needed to. Just a old pair of channel locks. I've got odd and end chain in here. If I need to make some smaller extensions or need some chain for something. This is number 9. I carry number 9 and number 11 wire. Didn't put the number 11 in here. Leave it still at shop. I also forgot my my cable this morning, but we shouldn't need it. Just now setting out. In here, I just keep some more split rings, just odd and end stuff. I try to keep it organized in this bag. There's a swivel there. The small hatchet I keep in here. Sometimes you can use this as a hammer or tool. It just comes in handy, nice to have if you need it. And then marking tape. When I'm off the beaten trail and on the sides of the road, I like to mark my sets with this flagging tape. So if I say I put a set in here and then a set in here, I'll mark both of them with a flagging tape. And I also mark it on Onyx maps on my phone. And that just helps me keep up with it. As you're going, you're thinking I'll remember where this set is, but after you get 6 or 7, 10 sets in, 20 sets in, you don't remember where them first ones are at. So this makes it easy when I come back tomorrow. I don't have to pull my phone up and just be watching the map. I can just watch for my flags. I got them down through there, mark them. This is just a dirt screener here, and then basically a hammer tool setting my dirt hole traps on the ground. And then my 330 setters. 330 setters here. These are some that I bought years ago, and they weren't quite long enough. I just went in and welded extensions on them to give me a little bit more leverage when I'm using them. I kind of basically give you the setup of my tools and getting set up. And I guess the only thing I can think of just off the top of my head that I forgot was I normally keep my my roll of cable in here, which is basically the same thing this snare is made out of. It's just a big roll, and it's easy to make extensions and stuff if you need it. All right, guys, we're going to get these sets in and move on along.